What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Scotthollywood Outdoors. I'm out here on the boat today, as you can see. And you know where I'm at? I'm out here on the beautiful Chickahominy River. I mean, it's a beautiful day out here. It's about, I'd say right now it's about 48, 49 degrees. Supposed to get up to almost 60 degrees today. Oh man, water temperature is sitting at about 57 degrees. I'm sure that'll be up to 60 degrees. Yeah, I don't get any better than this. It's Saturday morning. Like I said, out here on the Chickahominy River, doing some pre-fishing. Got a full 8 hours to do some fishing out here. Gonna see, I got almost every rod I have out on the deck here sprayed out. I'm gonna be trying all kinds of stuff. I'm gonna bring you guys all along. I appreciate you guys keep hitting that subscribe button. Please keep doing that. Go ahead and hit that little bell down below. Keep doing that is when this video comes out and all the videos. This officially, guys, is the start of the tournament season. This is my first pre-fishing video. Like I said, I have another one coming out probably next week because I'm gonna go out here again. And then on the 30th is the actual first tournament of the year right here on the Chickahominy River. So keep looking out for all those videos going to be coming out. But yeah, so back to today. Like I said, beautiful day out here. Got 8 hours to do some fishing. Going to be trying all kinds of stuff. You guys are coming along. And yeah, no more talking. Stay tuned. I'm going to get out there and go fishing. Boom.
Yeah, guys, I'll tell you what, I was a hot mess. I realized that when I got to this first spot here that actually I had all my rods out, but I had nothing tied on. Yeah, so it took me about 30 minutes to get all squared away, get a bunch of stuff tied on here, and that way I can, finally get ahead and start fishing here. So as you can see here in this first spot, I was just basically chucking a red square bill crankbait around these shallow docks, and then from there I moved on to these shallow cypress trees a little farther on down the bank here. Try to do the same thing, trying to hit some of those root systems in those cypress trees, but nothing to avail yet. Yeah, guys, so after spending about an hour in that last spot, I decided to make a quick run downriver a little bit. There was a cove that I had fished last time I was here. The water was a little deeper. Same thing, had some cypress trees, and I was kind of throwing the spinnerbait around here to see if I could bring something up there. And when I hit some shallower areas, I went back to the square bill. I think I even pitched a Texas rig around here as well. As you can see, there's another angler that kind of fishing doing the same thing. I actually sat there and watched him fish, and he didn't catch nothing either the whole time I was there. So, ready to move on to the next spot. Yeah, so after that last spot didn't produce, I made a real quick run, probably about maybe, I don't know, half a mile downriver a little bit more to this one point. It had this real long dock sticking out on it. I know this point actually produces, we have caught fish here in the past before. And when I hit it with the square bill, I hit it with the spinnerbait. And as you can see here, I'm trying to throw a shaky head on it because there was a little bit of, I can't really see it here, but off to the right, there's some rocks right along it there. And I tried thinking maybe a shaky head to do something with it, but it was kind of windy there. It was kind of getting, had to lose contact with the bottom. I really couldn't feel anything, so from here I decided to make another move. Yeah, so I decided to make this real long run. It's about a 30-minute run, all the way down to Dyson's Creek, which is, pretty much halfway down to the river before you get to, almost right before you get to where the thoroughfare is. So I went back here, and there's a lot of people actually fishing. I think there were more striper fishing because there was a lot of stripers busting the surface in the middle, kind of like where this eddy is. So I just basically started fishing some seawalls here. And when I hit some docks, and as you can see, I went a little further down. I even started pitching some wood, some laydowns, and still nothing. Good funny thing is though, I did hook onto someone else's line, and I reeled it in and had a nice new square bill on him. It wasn't an RBT custom, but it was a nice good square bill, and I went and just added to my collection here. As you can see here, this final thing, I went ahead and hit some of this riprap here with the Texas rig. Still nothing. So after this, I was pretty much defeated and decided to stop for a little bit and have some lunch and rethink some stuff. And from there, we went back to started working our way back towards the dam. Yeah, so after lunch, I made the run all the way back to almost to the creek where I started off before, actually, where we saw that little angler fishing earlier. That's a little entrance to another little back creek here that I've fished in before. And the water was really shallow in here, and I just figured I'd give it a try. I wanted to just verify that the fish weren't really shallow. I actually had a little guy swipe at it right there. He came up right to the boat, probably about 6 inches long. So I stayed back here for probably about another 30-40 minutes, and then I got the telephone call from Scott, and that kind of changed my day. And you'll see how that all unfolded here shortly. So yeah, great ending to the day.
Hello.
Where you at, man?
Well, I just came back from that big creek. I just came back from that big creek. What was that? What creek was that again?
Dias Creek?
Yeah. I ain't getting nothing in there. How about you?
We got 3. I got 1 over 4 and 1 over 3.
Okay, so what'd you...
And then a keeper.
Okay, that's good. Better than I got. I ain't got nothing. Really? I think all I had was like I had a little like 6-incher following me just over there, but nothing crazy. Really, I talked to Scott. He said he's got 3. So I don't know, man. I can't. The winds. Yeah.
What really was pissing me off was with the wind and the boat traffic.
Yeah.
I wasn't getting anything.
Yeah. So.
I'm gonna try around through here for a little bit.
Yeah, I tried it back to the creeks. I ran all the way to
Yeah, the backs of the creek suck.
yeah. Nothing going on back there.
Yeah, so after shooting the breeze with Eddie and Joe, I got a real quick call from Scott, all frantic, asked me if I had a scale, and I said I did. So I ran back to where he was, about another 15-minute run. So we went ahead and weighed the fish. It truly was a giant. It was almost 7 pounds. He basically showed me what lure he was using, where he was fishing it, and how deep it was. So I said, you know what? That area looked like the same docks that I was fishing before, but I was actually fishing a little shallower. So I went ahead and see if I can recreate that same pattern. This is, like I said, this is pre-fishing, and this is what happened.
Fish number 1, baby. Fish number 1. Scott knew what he was talking about. Switched over to this crankbait. Got a fish.
Yeah, I was trying to call Scott real quick, tell him, look, I caught a fish, just like you said, but he didn't answer the phone. He must have been running or something.
Alright guys, there you go. Fish number 1. Chickahominy. Let's recreate it. Come on, let's keep doing it.
So I fished for about another, 3 more minutes here, down the dock a little bit more, ended up hooking into another one.
Number 2.
Yeah, it's funny, this fish actually hooked him in the nose. It's like he just swiped at it, but those good hooks on those RBT Customs got him right at the top of the face. So I was glad to get this guy.
Alright guys, fish Fish number 2, the RBT. That's crazy. Fish number 2. Let's go for a quick one.
Yeah, after that second fish, I kind of fished a little bit further along, then I kind of made a U-turn and went back in. And for some reason, I don't know what happened. My cameras died. My trolling motor was acting all weird. My trolling motor batteries were almost dead. But I did catch 2 more. And then after that, I just really couldn't fish anymore. My batteries just completely died, so I kind of ended it there. But great afternoon.
All right, guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up here in about another 10-15 minutes. So it's been a rough grind out here. Fished pretty much all morning. Not a bite, nothing. Probably around 12 o'clock, 1 o'clock came. Went back into that little cove that me and George fished here a little while ago. Had one on that was about maybe 6 inches long. And then I kind of just squandered around for a little bit. Then out of the blue, I get a call from Scott, which is my partner for the tournaments. And he told me that, actually asked me if I had a scale. And I said, yeah, I do. He said he caught one that's probably about 7 pounds. I said, crap, you gotta be kidding me. So I made the run back down there. I'm pretty sure I caught that on camera. I hope I did. If not, I got a picture of it. I'll show that to you right here. But yeah, he was telling me, showing me a different crankbait that he was throwing a little bit deeper in the docks. So I said, you know what? Let me see if I can recreate that. So I came back out here to these docks I was fishing earlier, and sure enough, I put that same crankbait on that I had. I bought 3 of them as well. And within the second or third cast, I went ahead and caught one. It was about maybe 1.5 pounds, 2 pounds. Then a little while later, caught another one. Ended up catching 4. I think I only got 2 on camera, but I ended up catching 4 of them, all within quick succession of each other. And yeah, so I recreated that pattern that Scott was on. So, and that's what pre-fishing is all about, is out here trying to recreate patterns and try to find stuff. Now, unfortunately, because of the situation that we're in right now, we had a cold front come through last night, dropped everything down, the water down. It's probably not really going to help us out for the tournament, but it was kind of good just to get out here and get some fish. So another thing too is, like I said earlier, I know I said in I think it was my boat organization video, my battery for my trolling motor is just toast. I think if I had better battery, I probably would have been able to fish a little bit better earlier in the day when it was more windier. But yeah, I got to get that fixed. I think I'm going to go ahead and probably within this week I'm going to go ahead and buy one, and we'll go from there. Because yeah, I can't be out here fishing with equipment that's failing me. So, but yeah, so that's about it, guys. So like I said, I've been out here since I got out here on the water at 7:30, 8 o'clock, and I've only got 4 fish to show for it, and they all came within the last hour and a half. So that's fishing for you. But you know what, we found something out, and we'll go from there. It's kind of weird about this river. I've never been actually here when there's no pad, because this river is notorious for its pads and its cypress trees. And because the water temperature is, still right now, it's even, here we are, almost 3 o'clock in the afternoon, it's still only 56 degrees, so it really hasn't got up into the 60s where they're going to really go shallow. And of course, then once the pads start growing, they're really going to be in there. So it's going to be an interesting tournament. I think it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to try to come out here actually next week sometime and do another video and go from there, and we'll see what we can come up with. So listen, appreciate you guys out here subscribing. Please keep hitting subscribe. I'm almost at 400 subscribers. Once I hit that 400 subscriber mark, I'm going to go ahead and do that giveaway, that RBT custom giveaway. I'll go ahead and do another little video explaining what that is all about. And yeah, you guys are going to like that. RBT custom, that's what caught my fish on today, and that's what Scott was catching his on today. So without further ado, like I said, please hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell icon so you guys know a video is coming out. That's pretty much it. So this is Scotthollywood Outdoors, and that's a wrap.